The origins of the fencing stick, this elegant weapon of precision and skill, might intrigue you. As we delve into the annals of history, we find that the fencing stick has a story as fascinating as the sport itself. Born in the Middle Ages, it evolved from a tool of combat to a symbol of nobility and honor. In those early days, the fencing stick was a reflection of a knight's strength and prowess. But as the centuries rolled on, it transformed, reflecting the changing times. The broadsword gave way to the lighter, more precise rapier, the precursor to our modern fencing stick. The fencing stick is not just a piece of equipment, it's a testament to the evolution of fencing as a sport, a symbol of the balance between strength and finesse, a celebration of technique and precision. So we find that the fencing stick, a symbol of honor, technique and precision, has a rich and fascinating history. To understand how a fencing stick is made, one must first comprehend its structure. The anatomy of a fencing stick, or foil as it's often called, is a marvel of engineering. It's composed of four main parts: the blade, the grip, the guard, and the pommel. The blade, the longest part of the foil, is made from high-quality steel, designed for both flexibility and durability. Next, we have the grip. This is where the fencer's hand wraps around, and it can be made from a variety of materials, including rubber, plastic, or even leather for a more traditional feel. The guard, typically made from sturdy metal, serves to protect the fencer's hand from incoming attacks. Finally, the pommel, a small piece at the end of the grip, provides balance and helps keep the entire foil together. Each part plays a crucial role, and together they create a weapon of finesse and accuracy. Creating the blade, the heart of the fencing stick, is a process of precision and care. It all begins with the selection of the right material. The blade is traditionally made from high-quality carbon steel, chosen for its strength, flexibility and longevity. The steel is then cut into a rough blade shape, a process known as the blanking phase. Following this, the rough blade is subjected to a process called forging. It's here that the blacksmith takes over, heating the steel until it glows red hot. Using a hammer and anvil, the blacksmith skillfully shapes the blade, tapering it towards the point, while ensuring the thickness is uniform. This process is not just about brute force, it's a delicate dance, a balance between strength and finesse. Once the blade has been shaped, it's time for tempering. This critical process involves heating the blade once again, but this time to a lower temperature. The blade is then quickly cooled, usually in a bath of oil. This process hardens the steel, providing the blade with the strength and flexibility it needs to withstand the rigors of fencing. But we're not done just yet. After tempering, the blade is cleaned and then polished. Polishing not only gives the blade its shine, but also smoothens any imperfections that could affect its performance. It's a meticulous process, often taking as long as the forging itself. The final step in crafting the blade is the addition of the tang, the part of the blade that will eventually connect to the handle. The tang is forged as an extension of the blade, ensuring a secure and firm connection. This entire process, from selecting the steel to the final polish, is a testament to the blacksmith's skill, patience, and attention to detail. Each blade is a work of art, a product of countless hours of labor and years of experience. And thus, the blade, the striking force of a fencing stick, is crafted with meticulous attention. It's a testament to the art of blacksmithing, a reflection of centuries-old techniques honed to perfection. This is not just a piece of steel. It's a symbol of tradition, of dedication, and of the relentless pursuit of excellence. With the blade ready, it is time to assemble the fencing stick. Let's dive right into it. The assembly process begins with the grip. This is more than just a handle, it's the fencer's connection to the weapon, providing control and precision. The grip is attached carefully to the tang of the blade with screws or sometimes rivets, creating a firm and steady connection. Next, we move on to the guard. This circular or oval component serves as the fencer's shield, protecting the hand from opponent strikes. The guard is slid onto the blade, fitting snugly above the grip. It is secured in place by the tightened grip and the pommel, ensuring it won't move during bouts. The final piece of the puzzle is the pommel. This is the weighted piece at the end of the stick that helps maintain the weapon's balance. It's threaded onto the end of the blade's tang and tightened securely. The pommel doesn't just balance the weapon, it also ensures that the guard and grip stay firmly in place. Now let's talk about balance. Ensuring the fencing stick is balanced is a crucial step in the assembly process. The balance point, often located around the top third of the blade, impacts the maneuverability and control of the weapon. By adjusting the placement of the pommel, fencers can fine-tune the balance to their liking, creating a weapon that feels like a natural extension of their arm. As we conclude this part of the process, it's important to remember that each element of the fencing stick plays a crucial role. The grip provides control, the guard offers protection, and the pommel ensures balance. Together, these components create a weapon that is more than just a piece of sporting equipment. The assembly process ensures that the fencing stick is not just a weapon, but an extension of the fencer's arm. The fencing stick, or more accurately, the fencing sword, is almost ready, but not without the final touches. Now, we're on to the final steps in the creation process. This is where the fencing sword truly comes to life, where it transforms from a simple piece of metal into a work of art, a tool of precision, and an extension of the fencer's body and mind. Before delve further, it's important to understand that there are three types of fencing swords: the foil, the épée, and the saber. Each sword has its own unique characteristics and influences the style of fencing. The foil is a light and flexible weapon, with a max weight of 500 grams and length of 110 centimeters, and the target area is the torso. The épée, slightly heavier and longer, can weigh up to 770 grams and be as long as 120 centimeters. Its target area is the entire body. The saber, on the other hand, is designed for slashing with a max length of 105 centimeters, and the target area is everything above the waist. Now back to our crafting process. First, we start with a thorough inspection. Whether it's a foil, épée, or saber, the sword is examined for any imperfections, no matter how small. Every curve, every joint, every edge is scrutinized. The blade, the guard, the grip, and the pommel. Each component is checked and double-checked. Next comes the balance and flexibility test. Here, the differences between the types of swords become even more apparent. Remember, the foil needs to be light and flexible, the épée sturdy and rigid, and the saber balanced for swift slashing movements. And finally, the polish. The fencing sword is given a brilliant finish, a shine that's as much about aesthetics as it is about function. A well-polished sword reduces friction, making it faster and more effective in a bout. The final touches are not just about making the sword look good or perform well. They're about imbuing it with the spirit of fencing, with the values of discipline, precision, and elegance that define the sport. And there you have it, a foil, épée, or saber, each a masterpiece of craftsmanship ready to grace the fencing piste. The fencing stick is more than just a weapon, it is an embodiment of the sport itself. A symbol of finesse, agility, and strategic thinking, the fencing stick carries the essence of this age-old sport. Its creation, as we have journeyed through, is a process of meticulous craftsmanship, a labor of love that combines tradition and innovation. From the blueprint to the final touches, each step in the making of a fencing stick is crucial. The quality of the stick can indeed sway the tide of a match, for it is not just about wielding a weapon, but mastering an extension of oneself. A well-crafted fencing stick offers precision, balance, and responsiveness that can elevate a fencer's performance. Just as the sword was to the knight, the fencing stick is to the fencer, a companion in every duel, a testament to their skills and dedication. In the right hands, a well-crafted fencing stick can turn a good fencer into a great one.